Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Washington Live. I am your host, Greta Clemens, and I would like to start off by saying thank you to Casey from KCTC. Thank you for sponsoring us. We appreciate it. I am joined today with Miss Jackie Arreola, and we are going to be talking about the Latino Fest 2024, which is happening this Saturday. So welcome to Washington Live.
Yes, well, thank you for having us, and also for thinking about the Latino Fest. It's an honor to be here, and thank you and hi to everyone who's live with us.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. All right. Well, let's just jump right on into it. So this is happening on Saturday. It's happening all day. So what are the details? What can you tell us about the event?
Oh, gee, there's just so many things going on. So I'm gonna try to look at the flyer so that way I don't miss any information.
Sure.
But first, this is a all-inclusive event, so everyone is welcome and is family oriented. I like to point that out so that way people know that what to expect. But we have food vendors, we have entertainment for the family, and we usually have different activities throughout the day. We have the kids section, which includes the bouncy houses, face painting. We have a clown, and then we also have a guide. I believe it's the balloon guide. He goes around and basically just create balloon animals for the kids. Mm-hmm. We also have a band, mariachi band, that it's coming from Chicago.
Oh, cool.
And it's very exciting because the performers are all professionals. So it's a lot of work to get them to come here because our geography, we don't have a lot of local entertainment. We try to have that as much as possible, but sometimes it just doesn't work. We also have something new this year. We have a professional couple dancers are coming from Des Moines. They're going to be doing a salsa showcase.
Oh, cool.
And we'll also have salsa lessons, and we do hope to also have a contest. So
we can go hit that up and do a little salsa.
Yes.
And I probably would not win that, but
well, you just never know. You just never know all the
that's fun, though.
Different things that we can be good at.
Yeah.
So that's something that we are very excited because last year we had that incorporated and we only had it for a very short time. So I feel like this is something that it can be expanded to more more longer. Mm-hmm. So I just want to invite all the salsa fans to come and have fun, have a good time.
So are they performing and then they're doing lessons?
Yes.
And is this happening at a certain time on Saturday?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me. Last year we had a little issue with the timeline, so I'm trying to not have everything set in stone
Gotcha.
or in writing. But so far we have the event starting at 11 o'clock. So with the food vendors, they'll be ready to go. We want to make sure that they can get as much as their products sold out. Mm-hmm. So they'll be ready for lunch, dinner, brunch, whatever you want to have.
Do you know what food vendors are coming?
No, but it's mostly Latino.
Okay.
But we do have a few that are not Latino, so I don't want to miss any names. But there's going to be plenty. There's going to be a variety. There's going to be your local food vendors that we have most of the time and some that are new. So 11 o'clock and also from 11:30 to about 1 o'clock, that's when we're planning to have the salsa showcase and lessons. And the ceremony, the opening ceremony, it will be at 1 o'clock with Millie, who's our Washington mayor. Mm-hmm. And that's when we also doing the scholarships and the Friend Awards. And I want to point out about the scholarships. Mm-hmm. This year, we're also doing 10 scholarships to high school recipients that continue with the higher education.
Oh, very cool.
And this is something different because we're doing 10. Usually we just have 2. But because we are celebrating our 10th festival, we want to also do 10 scholarships. So it's a big achievement. It's not just the food, the dancing, but also education. And going on that route, we will also have different nonprofit groups, organizations that will have a booth. If there's any organization or nonprofit out there that would like to be part of the Latino Fest, please contact us via Facebook. Latinos for Washington. There's no fee to have a booth, and you can always register throughout the next 2 days.
I know.
Days we got
It's
left?
already Wednesday. I know.
I'm like, I don't even
Crazy.
know what day are we on. So yes, 2 days. Please contact us via Facebook. We don't have no more spots for the food vendors. That fills up pretty quickly. So
So if you want a booth at the festival on Saturday, you can reach out on Facebook
For
quickly.
nonprofit.
Yeah, nonprofit. Sorry, nonprofit only.
nonprofit,
Yes,
and also non-food vendors.
So
they
not
can
selling anything.
not selling food.
Yeah, no food. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
What else?
What else do we have going on? So you have the salsa. I know I read a little bit about it. Was there a salsa competition?
Yes.
No, was that salsa dancing or salsa the food?
Well, you never know.
You never know.
You never know with the Latino Fest. But we usually have two contests every year that has stayed as part of the tradition. In the past, we have other different contests, but so far the ones that has been recurrent every year is the salsa eating. So, well, not salsa eating, but salsa making. And oh my God, you can also be making salsa moves. But salsa eating
Salsaing
contest.
while eating salsa.
Yes. So every fan out there that thinks that has the best salsa eating, please bring a bowl or jar to the Latino Fest table by 11:30, because we will have judges tasting the salsa, and we have a prize for the winner. And I feel like this year is going to be very competitive because there has been a lot of requests, a lot of questions, and I feel like there's a lot of chefs out there that think they have the best salsa. So please bring your jar. It could be a small jar. It don't have to be the whole blender. Just make sure that it has enough for the judges to try it. And we are not advising if it's going to be spicy, mild, or not spicy. You bring whatever your heart tells you to cook. So that's one contest. And then the other contest is the regalia. The regalia, which is the traje típico. Like, this is a traje típico. And I didn't even think about us being here. But this is the regalia. So basically, it's like typical wear from Mexico or Latin America. And then Mexico has different states, and every state has like different traditional items that we like to showcase because they have a history. Don't ask me what this is from because I don't remember. But all I know is that it takes a lot of work and pride because most of this is embroidery by hand. So they're very pricey.
Well, they're beautiful, so I'm
Thank
sure.
you.
Yeah.
So please bring your regalia or your traje típico. We will also have a contest that's also very popular. And I feel like the last few years it's been mostly children, but it don't have to be children. It could be adults. So just want to make sure that everyone knows that it's not just for one specific age group. And then talking about the salsa moves, that's one of the contests that we think that we can also incorporate if there's any professional dancers out here in Washington or surrounding areas and feel that they want to compete. We'll be more than happy to make it happen.
Cool. So there are going to be salsa eatings or salsa making contest. Beautiful dress contest. I'm not even going to try to say that correctly.
That's okay.
Or possibly salsa dancing. So lots of fun going to be going on. Let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we will talk about some other things that'll be happening.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you to that dream vacation with a savings account designed to help get you on the flight there. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Washington Live. I have been chatting with Jackie with Latinos for Washington about their Latino Festival that is coming up this Saturday. It is a free event and is happening all day in downtown Washington on the square. So bring your families. Come hungry. There's going to be 10 food vendors there. So come eat, enjoy some food, enjoy some music, enjoy the contests that are going to be going on. It's going to be a really, really fun event. But a lot of these events aren't possible without sponsors. So who are your sponsors for this event?
Mm-hmm. Well, we want to give a big thanks to our presenting sponsor, Eichelberger Farms. Without the support that we get from the presenting sponsor, this would not be possible. Mm-hmm. And then we have major sponsors as well. And there's a bunch out there. I just want to make sure that I don't leave no name behind. But one of them is, like I said, Eichelberger Farms is the presenting sponsor. But then we also have Community First Credit Union, Brennan Pork, Paz Auto, Art Domestic, Hirschberger Enterprises, Farm and Home Mutual, Mallet Law, Tyson, La Morenita, Mi Pueblo Real, Jacqueline Arriola LLC, and Heritage Foundation. Some of the sponsors, and there's a lot of other people out there behind this event. And also big, huge shout out to the Latino board. Sonia Leiva, our president, Bethany Klinsman, Virito, Cindy Chavez, and myself. We work very, very long hours. It takes about a year to get this Latino Fest ready. So I want to give them a big shout and say thank you, because I know that this is a great event, and it's possible to thanks to a lot of people. And I also want to give a shout out to our MCs for this year. Manny, thank you so much. and Noreli, they are amazing Latino figures that work very hard, and they'll be part of the Latino Fest. And one thing that I also want to point out, it's called Latino Fest, but it's all inclusive, family-oriented, free, and also bilingual. The MCs, one is in Spanish and one is in English. And that's another thing that we have felt very proud from day one, that we want to make sure that everyone that comes and just walks around, listens to the music, they also understand what is going on. Mm-hmm. So that's another highlight of the event, that it's bilingual.
Oh, that's very cool. And I noticed that too. They do have a Facebook event page for this event as well. And I noticed that when I was checking it out, that you guys have everything listed twice in Spanish and English. So that's extremely nice for all attendees.
Absolutely. Thank you for pointing that out. Mm-hmm. Everything that we do, even on our Latinos for Washington page, we try to have a bilingual. Sometimes you can just do the translate button, but it's always nice to have it done bilingual. Yeah. And like I said, thank you to the Latinos for Washington board. We are a nonprofit organization. We are 501c3. So if there's any people out there that would like to donate, we always have things going on. Mm-hmm. Another thing that I want to highlight as well is our U.S. citizen classes. We have that twice a year. That's also on no charge, and we do have some high school, some scholarships, and also there's a lot of things that happen behind the scenes for Latinos for Washington. So just it's not just about the Latino Fest, but other workshops and things that as a nonprofit we try to have. But please don't forget Saturday, August 3rd, from 11 o'clock till I would say 9. Bring your family, come for lunch, come for dinner. Make sure that you stop by. And if you have any questions, you can always come to the Latinos for Washington board table. We always by the stage. If you have any questions or anything that interests you, we'll be more than happy to assist you. And I want to say thank you for inviting us, because this is such a nice free advertising.
Yeah.
So thank you to the Southeast Iowa Union.
Yeah. And thanks for coming on and sharing about the festival. It sounds like it's going to be a ton of fun. Again, you have the Facebook event page. You can check it out. And Latinos for Washington also has a Facebook page, correct? Do you guys have a website or anything?
Yeah, no website, but
Just
the Latinos for Washington Facebook page, and then you should be able to see the event. Everything that we have discussed is on that event. If you have any questions, you can always send us a message, or just come Saturday, and you will not regret it. Pinky promise.
Awesome. So make sure you check out their Facebook pages, follow them, give us a follow. Make sure you stay tuned to all the things that are happening here at the Southeast Iowa Union. But thank you so much for coming in, Jackie. Is there any other thing you would like to add?
Thank you to everyone that makes this event possible. And like I said, it's family oriented, but at the end, we end up with music. And like I always mention, music does not need a language. You just come, feel the music, enjoy yourselves. And it's just a good way to get to be exposed our Latino culture, and music doesn't need translation. So please come and have a great time.
Yeah, and dance, maybe even salsa while you eat salsa. Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you, Jackie, and thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys next time.